National League Central, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. The Reds are third in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Hyunjin Ryu grabbed his 13th win overall this year as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 2-1. Right now, the Rockies are in fourth place in the NL West. They're 18.5 games out of first. The Dodgers are atop the division, 1 game ahead of second. The Giants totaled 11 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-4. Looking at the standings, the Padres are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Giants are second in the division, 1 game out of first. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Jose Iglesias will stride in now, back in the lineup after being limited to pinch hit duties in yesterday's ball game. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bauer gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Steve, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, we know these guys can swing the bat. They're in the top third in the league in average. So they just need to keep stringing hits together, get a lead, and then keep it. And if you do that, you know you're going to be successful.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like world beaters right now. I don't care what league you're in. Anytime you can put together a double-digit win streak like these guys have put together, you're playing some great baseball.
And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch, and he's set down on strikes for out number 2. Miguel Cabrera gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers nothing. Tribe coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Buck Farmer gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, hitters have a batting average against of close to 300 against him. So he's going to have to make some adjustments if he hopes to be successful.
Michael Brantley will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
Here's a guy who's in the conversation for batting title, and over his last 10 games, he's hit over 330.
Line to the right side, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. The throw into second, and he is in there.
Boy, I'm not really sure what happened right there. I wonder if he might have lost that ball in the lights, but that seems like a ball that he should have caught.
Francisco Lindor will dig in here, and he'll do so with the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
And he hit over 300 during the last month, so he's seeing it really well right now.
No one out with a runner at second. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
And it hasn't been a...
And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, that's what he's done well all season. And that's swing the bat with runners in scoring position. He drives in another one here on the RBI double.
Number 8 will stand in as you take a look at that first column on the left. He's closing in now on that batting title.
This is a guy that's combining average and power because he's also top 3 in home runs.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
Well, he's second in the league in hitting right now, so we'll see what kind of finish he can put on.
1-1, here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now.
Well, they are definitely getting a jump on things to start this one. This will go for a double, and that makes it 3-0 already. And even though there's still plenty of baseball to be played, they've got themselves a pretty good cushion, and they're threatening for more.
Yan Gomes will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his life.
Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, number 22 on the year, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Stepping in now, Jason Kipnis. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Coughlin. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Batting seventh, first baseman.
That's just a highlight reel catch right there. If this one skips by him, you could be looking at some extra bases. So the pitcher's very excited about making that play.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Upton's under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep this winning streak rolling, Steve?
You know, these guys fall out of bed every morning and hit. They're leading the league in hits right now, so that really makes it tough on an opposing defense and a pitching staff. So if they just keep the approach that they've had so far, they're golden.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 5 and the Tigers nothing. J.D. Martinez will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
In the air, out to right. Chisenhall sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Chris Coughlin will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. Bauer's ready. 2-1 on its way. Ground ball right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Giovanni Urshela will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. Taken in by Castellanos. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, he'd retired 5 in a row until just now, but not anymore. He'd been on cruise control, but all of a sudden, one little mistake will snap you back down to earth in a hurry.
In now, number 8. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Martin Hamby will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Well, that'll spell disaster.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. Ernest Rivas will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Bauer pauses. Here's the 1-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Lonnie Chisenhall digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out.
The catcher, number 10, Yan Gomes.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
The second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Castellanos has got it, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Jose Iglesias is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bauer into his motion, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, so much for your number 1 and 2 guys being your table setters. And they're both gone now on back-to-back strikeouts.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Right side hit hard. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Rivas takes it in and reined in, 1 away.
Center fielder number 35.
Into the box, Abraham Almonte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it. J.D. Martinez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. To 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Striding into the box, Chris Coghlan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Nick Castellanos will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Drew Verhagen is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here. Michael Brantley will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Francisco Lindor comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
Some action now in the Tigers' bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. 6 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Coghlan. He can't get there as it falls in, and he's safe.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that fourth and final leg next time through the order.
Into the box now, number 8. Shot to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's second on the team in RBI, so this is a golden opportunity.
Back goes Martinez at the track. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
And I'll tell you what, guys, he did not miss a grand slam by a whole lot. He'll wind up getting the sacrifice fly in the RBI, but you see just how close this ball came to getting out of here.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their second run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
Jason Kipnis will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Carlos Santana digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Upton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Martin Hamby will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fellow on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now batting, catcher.
James McCann is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in, Ernest Rivas. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bauer sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1-2, here it comes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Abraham Almonte will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Stepping in now, Giovanni Urshela, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It's hard to believe that for all the runs that have been scored, this is just their first walk of the ball game. What they've gotten, they've had to earn it, and they're going to get another base runner right now.
On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
Eight runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Coughlin going back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Number 8 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty nice one with the bat. Multi-hit games are always nice to come by.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Indians 9 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jose Iglesias will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Skied into straightaway right. Chisenhall has it in his tracks. 1 out. Justin Upton ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the 2nd out. J.D. Martinez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They're down 9-0. Joe Boss will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Ronnie Chisenhall will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
And here's a ball hit in the air. McCann has a play. He's got it one away.
The catcher, number 10.
Yan Gomes will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
In now, Jason Kipnis. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Martinez racing back, still going back. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the blowout continues.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
Abraham Almonte gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Chris Coghlan will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Nick Castellanos will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and, well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. He may have just cost his guys another inch or 2 on close calls.
Martin Hamby will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Tap fouled at home plate. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail in this one 11-0. Jeff Farrell will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Giovanni Urshela will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box, Michael Brantley. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2. Number 8 stands in.
Number 8.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1. Here it comes. Sends it in the air to deep left field. Upton going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 44 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
And, you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. And if you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Wilson.
Stepping in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Now another one hit deep to left. Upton going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
This guy's had such a good year at the plate. Driving in runs, hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You kind of expect a ball like this to clear the wall, but instead it's going to be off the wall. And he just cruises into second with another double on the season.
In now, Yan Gomes. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. Upton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 13-0. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. James McCann will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting.
2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Ernest Rivas will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
2 down here in the 9th.
The shortstop, number 1.
Jose Iglesias will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Got him. Detroit, good night.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 13-0. Good night from Cleveland.
Time of the ball.